Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Just got back from my daughter's wedding, actually hence why my youngest in New York was unavailable, but it was in New Bern, North Carolina, a city very similar to Annapolis, but slightly smaller. I got a parking ticket, and you know what? It said it was only a warning because I probably didn't understand the rules since I was from out of town. Had it been a real ticket, it would have been $25, which is 50% lower than Annapolis and a hell of a lot friendlier. And I'll tell you, street parking is free, but only for 2 hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and completely free at other times and weekends. Now, I don't want to leave you hanging here for your OMG fact for the day, so wearing headphones for an hour will increase the bacteria in your ear 700 times. Gross. Anyhow, I had to whittle down a whole lot of news from last Thursday for today's DNB, so shall we? An 18-year-old Glen Burnie resident was killed early Sunday morning in a shooting on Aquahart Road near the B&A Trail. Anne Arundel County Police responded to the scene around 5 a.m. after receiving reports of gunfire and found Jonathan Giuliani with a gunshot wound. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. Authorities say they have collected some evidence but have yet to determine a motive, and the investigation remains ongoing. Here in Annapolis, the Annapolis police are investigating 2 separate reports of sexual assault, one which was reported several months after the alleged incident. In the first case, a woman told officers that she had been raped by someone she had previously had a consensual relationship with, though she did decline to pursue an investigation. In the second case, a woman reported being drugged and sexually assaulted in the early morning hours of May 2nd in Eastport. She agreed to undergo a forensic exam as part of the investigation, and both cases do remain open and under investigation. Seventeen elementary schools were injured on Monday morning when their school bus crashed into a tree on Generals Highway near Shawnee Court in Millersville. According to the Anne Arundel County Police, the crash happened at about 7:35 a.m. All 29 students aboard the bus attended Millersville Elementary School. While 17 students sustained minor injuries, none required hospitalization. The students were transported to the school where they were reunited with family members. Police are continuing to investigate the cause of that crash. In much better school news, Braden Morgan, a student at Glen Burnie High, has been selected and elected to serve as the 2025-2026 student member of the Anne Arundel County Board of Education. Morgan will hold full voting rights on the board, making him the only student in the nation with such authority. His election followed a competitive process that included a student-led application and voting procedure involving students across the county. His term does begin on July 1st. Vice President J.D. Vance is going to deliver the commencement address for the U.S. Naval Academy's class of 2025 later this month. The White House has confirmed that Vance will speak at the graduation ceremony scheduled for May 23rd at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. This will be one of his first high-profile ceremonial duties since assuming the office of Vice President earlier this year. The graduation ceremony is not open to the public, but it will be live-streamed by the Naval Academy. And we, of course, will have the full text and the speech, audio and written, shortly after he delivers it. The Anne Arundel County Food Bank is going to benefit from the upcoming Feeding Hope event, which is scheduled for June 12th at the Naval Academy's new Flugel Center. The event will feature an evening of gourmet food and live entertainment. Proceeds will help the food bank continue to serve thousands of residents facing food insecurity. Tickets and sponsorship info is available at aafoodbank.org. And as we start to close, today is Ticket Tuesday, and Rams Head on Stage has hooked us up, as they always do, and I have tickets to, let's start off with some comedy. Comedian Cliff Cash tonight, and this is perfect for all of you last-minute folks. Or how about Howie Mandel on Saturday, May 17th at Maryland Hall? And if we slide a little bit into music, Girl Named Tom is here, and they were the winners of the NBC's The Voice. They're going to be here on May 8th. And Joseph, which is one actually I'm looking forward to. This will be a really good show on May 10th. If you would like a pair of tickets to any of them, please get in touch with me and they might be yours. And you want to be sure to check out ramsheadonstage.com for all of the fantastic shows that are on deck. All right, that is a wrap. But first, a quick thank you to you for listening and sharing and letting all your friends and colleagues know about us, and to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Macmedics. Now, for your local food finds this week, because we are long on words and short on time, you do want to check out AnnapolisMomsMedia.com. But of course, we do have your local area weather. All of that's coming your way in just a minute.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Macmedics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Macmedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Macmedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Macmedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Macmedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service, and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Macmedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel County. Here is your weather forecast for the next few days. Today, you want to get ready for a classic Maryland spring mix. You can expect mostly cloudy skies with a few showers and a possible thunderstorm. Highs will reach around 73 degrees, and as evening rolls in, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms may linger, with lows dipping to about 60. Keep that umbrella handy. You might need it more than once. Tomorrow, Wednesday, brings a pleasant change of pace. We're going to see intervals of clouds and sunshine with temperatures peaking near 74 degrees. The evening should remain mostly clear, and lows will settle around 60. It's a great day to enjoy the outdoors. Thursday starts with some sunshine, but clouds will increase as the day progresses. There is a chance of a thunderstorm in the afternoon, so you want to plan accordingly. Highs will be around 74, and nighttime temps are going to drop to about 57. And as we move into the weekend, you can expect a mix of sun and clouds with occasional showers on Friday, but the weekend itself looks fantastic for the Eastport Bridge Run and, of course, Mother's Day. Pretty much your typical spring weather here in Maryland, unpredictable, but generally pleasant. You want to stay tuned for more updates, and remember, in Maryland, if you don't like the weather, just hang out. It'll change.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.